thank you for your time. I just wanted to talk to you today about breathing. Now, breathing is not something that we are taught to do. You are born, your little bottom is smacked, and you start to breathe. The end. No one has taught you how to breathe correctly. And as you go through life, you start developing a pattern. And inevitably, 80-90% of us are breathing incorrectly. And so I want to make you consciously aware of the fact that we are breathing incorrectly and give you the facts on how to breathe correctly to reduce anxiety. Okay, so Joseph Pilates said that humans need to learn to breathe. And what did he mean by that? Okay, so most of us are doing what we call chest breathing. Okay, so by that I mean you are raising your chest and shallow breathing, chest breathing. Okay, what we need to learn to do is breathe into our belly, like the singers do. Singers breathe through their belly. Right. So when you chest breathe, you're raising the level of carbon dioxide in your blood and reducing the level of oxygen. Okay. You need to know that the higher the level of carbon dioxide in your blood, the more prone you are to illness. Cancers cannot breed in an oxygenated environment. So that's motivation for you to learn to breathe to oxygenate the blood. What also happens is the brain absorbs 20% of the oxygen that you bring into your system because it needs it for thinking, okay? The power comes from the oxygen. So when you stop breathing correctly, you reduce your ability to perform intelligently, okay? Also, when you lower the level of oxygen in your blood and you chest breathe, your muscles become tight. What happens then is you become anxious. And when you become anxious, your immune system starts to break down, and then you become prone to dis-ease, which equals disease. Get it? Right. So what we need to do is to learn to reverse all that, and it's quite simple if you are consciously aware. And this is the reason why when we are full of stress and anxiety, we are sent to learn to go and meditate. Meditation is a form of breathing. You actually learn to breathe correctly. So that's why they go hand in hand. And there are many people who believe that if you feel you've got an illness coming on, say a head cold or a virus or the flu, whatever, they believe that if you go and sit or lie down and do 10 deep breaths, the way I'm going to show you now, you can actually heal your body with 10 deep breaths because you're oxygenating the blood. You're lowering the level of anxiety in the system. And you're getting the system to work the way it should. Excuse me. So, how do we do this? First of all, you need to know that when you breathe, you need to breathe through your nose. Why? Because your nose is a filtering system. It has hairs in it that filter out the viruses, filter out the bacteria, filter out the soot in the air when we had the fires. So any pollution in the air is filtered through the nose, through the hairs, okay? What also happens is as you're breathing through your nose, you're taking oxygen up, it's traveling up your nostrils, and that gets warmed so that by the time it reaches your brain, it enters the brain and it's warm, it's at the right temperature. So it enters the brain, the brain is ready to receive it because it's the right temperature. Whereas if you breathe through your mouth, it's cold and there's no filtering system. Do you understand? So you're opening yourself up to illness. 1. 2, when you chest breathe, only the top parts of your lungs are getting the oxygen, and the best exchange of gases take place in the lower part of the lung. So when you belly breathe, that means that you push your belly out first. I tell my clients to think of breathing from their belly, their pubic bone to their throat. When you belly breathe, what happens is the diaphragm contracts pushes the abdominals out of the way and your digestive system out of the way, and then it allows the bottom part of the lungs to get the oxygen, okay? And that's where the best exchanges of gases take place. But now you realize that you're actually filling the whole lung with oxygen, so you're getting more oxygen into the system. And the more oxygenated your system is, the better the better your health is going to be, the better your thinking is going to be, the better your energy is going to be. So then the better your health is going to be, and then you're going to be happy. And our job here at Her Smile is to keep you smiling. Okay, so ladies, I need you to sit, lie down, stand, whatever, sitting at traffic lights, push your belly out, breathe through your nose, allow the breath to start from your pubic bone to your throat, and breathe out. Now, it doesn't matter if you breathe out through your mouth or your nose, it matters that you breathe in through your nose, okay? What happens then is you're now oxygenating the whole blood system. When there's oxygen in the blood, you think better, you exercise better, you perform better, you have more energy, you're happy, you have less chance of being diseased, less chance of being full of anxiety, and so your immune system is better, it's propped up, and so you then immediately start to feel better, happier, healthier, functioning the way you should. Okay, now I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, just pop them below in the comments or text me, email me, whatever. And please practice this breathing and switch off the media and all the negativity. Focus on the positive things that you can do to improve your health, so that when things get back to normal, you hit the ground running. Okay, and that's why we're here. So, thank you for listening and have a lovely rest of your day.